In the ancient kingdom of Amani, joy filled the air. After years of waiting, King Zubari and Queen Adana had been blessed with a son, Prince Jabari, heir to the throne. The people celebrated for 7 days and 7 nights. The sound of drums echoed through the valleys, and the rivers sang with joy. But not every heart rejoiced that day. From the edge of the crowd came Mama Ifeoma, a bereaved widow. Her only son had died in a war commanded by the king. Her grief had turned to rage. "You took my son," she cried, "so may your son never know peace. Every new moon, let the spirits of the wild possess his voice until true love sets him free." A wind swept through the palace, and when the light returned, she was gone. That very night the newborn prince cried, not like a baby, but with the roar of a lion. The curse haunted Prince Jabari as he grew. Every new moon, strange sounds filled the palace, growls, hisses, cries of beasts. The king ordered silence. The prince was kept hidden from the world, locked away each month as the curse took hold. Years passed. He became wise, strong, but lonely, longing for someone who would see beyond his pain. One day, wandering beyond the palace walls, Jabari met a young woman named Amara. She was from a poor home, yet her laughter was richer than gold. She sang as she worked, her voice soft as the river breeze. For the first time, the prince smiled, truly smiled. They spoke for hours beside the water. He never told her he was a prince, and she never asked who he was. But the new moon was coming. The curse stirred within him. He decided never to see her again, afraid she would see his monstrous side. Yet on that night, Amara followed her heart and came to the palace gates. As the moon rose high, the curse struck. His body trembled. His voice turned to the growl of a lion, then the howl of a wolf, the hiss of a snake. Guards fled in terror. But Amara did not run. She knelt beside him, tears in her eyes, and whispered, "You are not a monster, Jabari. You are a man worthy of love." And with a trembling hand, she kissed his forehead. The earth grew silent. The wind ceased. The moon glowed brighter than ever before. The sounds of beasts faded into peace. When Jabari opened his eyes, the curse was gone. True love had broken the spell. The next morning, the kingdom rejoiced. The prince married the humble girl who had saved him. She became Queen Amara of Amani, beloved by all. Together they ruled with wisdom and kindness. Under their reign, the land flourished. Proof that even in the darkest curse, love can bring light. And every new moon thereafter, they stood together beneath the glowing sky. No longer cursed, but forever blessed. Many moons had passed since King Jabari and Queen Amara broke the curse that haunted their beginning. Under their reign, the kingdom of Amani flourished, its fields lush, its people joyful, its peace unbroken. And from that love came 3 children, the pride of the realm. Princess Kamsi, firstborn and heir to the throne, brave, wise, and radiant as the moon that once blessed her parents. But fate had not forgotten Amani, for every great love must face its own test. When Kamsi turned 20, she was betrothed to Prince Okoro of Obinsa, a handsome prince with power in his hands and pride in his heart. To the people, it was a perfect alliance, wealth, peace, prosperity. But Kamsi saw beyond the golden smile. She heard whispers of cruelty towards servants, of disrespect to women, of arrogance hidden behind charm. "Is this the man I am to marry?" she asked her father. But King Jabari, ever cautious, replied, "Sometimes peace demands sacrifice." Kamsi bowed, but her heart whispered, "Not this time." A month before the engagement, the princess went missing. She entered the kingdom of Obinsa, disguised as a servant. They called her Nia. No one knew she was a princess, only a quiet girl who swept floors and carried water. From the shadows, she saw his true nature, the arrogance, the cruelty, the mockery of those beneath him. Each act carved itself into her memory, fueling her resolve. But amid the darkness, she found a light. Tari, a lowly servant with a noble soul. He spoke little, but his kindness spoke louder than any prince's boast. When others mocked her, he helped her. When she was tired, he shared his bread. One night beneath the moon, he said, "A king without compassion is poorer than his servant." Kamsi felt something stir in her heart, a warmth that neither rank nor crown could command. Weeks passed. Kamsi gathered proof, witness statements, secret letters, confessions. When the time came, she returned to Amani, her disguise still intact. She stood before the council and said, "I will not marry a man who builds his throne on pain." The hall fell silent. After much deliberation, the engagement was broken. Peace was restored without marriage, and the arrogant prince was exposed. Yet even in her triumph, one name echoed in her heart, Tari. She sent for him. "You? You're the princess?" he whispered. She smiled softly. "And you are the man who taught me what it means to rule with love." Their friendship bloomed into love, quiet, humble, and pure. And though the nobles protested, King Jabari saw in Tari the same light that once saved him. Under the same moon that once cursed and blessed their family, Princess Kamsi wed the servant she loved. The people cheered, not for rank or wealth, but for love that bridged kingdoms. And so they ruled together, with kindness, fairness, and grace. In their court, no voice was too small, and no heart went unheard. For the family once cursed by grief had built a dynasty of compassion, and their story will forever be remembered.